So dear fellow EU colleagues, it's a privilege to be with you here for this year's Environment and Climate Week. The IPCC synthesis report confirms with unequivocal science that we're threatening human well-being today. We're in the midst of a climate crisis, but we're also threatening the health, the stability of the entire planet. This is confirmed by our planetary boundary science, which now in review, but it shows that 6 of the 9 boundaries that regulates the stability and livability on Earth are outside the safe operating space. We're losing the resilience in the Earth system. So the challenge now is not only to phase out fossil fuels at record pace, which IPCC emphasizes, cutting global emissions by half by 2030 and having a net zero world economy by 2050, we also need to invest in building the resilience in the living biosphere, meaning biodiversity, fresh water, biogeochemical flows, the entire investment in land system management, everything that has to do with intact nature and agriculture is equally important to have a safe landing for humanity within 1.5 degrees Celsius, the agreed Paris limit. Now, science shows that this is indeed a limit. We talk of it often as some form of negotiated target, but it's a physical limit. We published just 6 months back the most comprehensive scientific assessment of climate tipping elements, the large biophysical systems that regulates the state and functioning of the climate system. 4 of these 16 are shown to be likely to cross their thresholds already at 1.5 degrees Celsius. This is indeed very worrying. We're talking of the Greenland ice sheet, the West Antarctic ice sheet, tropical coral reef systems, home to over 100 million people in direct livelihoods, but also abrupt thawing of boreal permafrost. Now, just the 2 ice sheets represent 10-meter sea level rise. Not that it would occur overnight, but it would mean drifting off and irreversibly handing over to all future generations a less and less livable planet. So all in all, the conclusion is not only that we have a crisis, not only that it's urgent, but that the pathway to a safe landing is about energy transition, phasing out fossil fuels, but also investing in nature, investing in the resilience of the functioning of the Earth system to buffer and dampen the impacts of the stress caused by global warming. Now, this transformation pathway is exponential. We're talking about bending the global curve of emissions urgently and then following a pathway that, annually is equivalent to 5 to 10% emission reductions each year. We need to halt all loss of nature. We need to transform agriculture from the single largest source of greenhouse gases to becoming a sink, a major sink of greenhouse gases. That's why investments, governance, and incentives helping all countries in the world to really accelerate the pathways towards a prosperous and dignified landing zone for humanity within planetary boundaries is imperative. And a week that you're having to discuss these policies for the future is really important. So good luck with your deliberations. Thank you.